Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm doing a Golden State Warriors 82 in a rebuild challenge. But first off, guys, I want to thank you so much for the people that came out to the stream yesterday. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to make it a weekly thing. But today, like I said, we're going to do an 82-0 challenge with the Golden State Warriors. Before we get started, as usual, if you guys could hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you aren't subscribed, change that right now. We haven't missed a single upload of 2020. I told myself I was going to miss an upload, and I still technically uploaded because the stream uploaded. So yeah, we still haven't missed a single upload in 2020. I thought my streak was about to be broken, but technically it's not broken. So like I said, we're going to be doing the Warriors today. We're trying to reach 13K as soon as possible as well, and 20K by the end of the year is the goal. But we have Curry, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Pascal, Marquise Chris, Kevon Looney, Damian Lee, Lance Stevenson is on this roster for whatever reason. That's kind of odd. Wait, did they sign? No, they didn't. I don't know why he's on here. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I have no idea why he's here. Anyway, I'm gonna not talk about it anymore. He's gonna be gone anyway. So what we're gonna do is get straight to the draft lottery, because we all know the Warriors weren't very good this year due to all the injuries they had, and we were projected the 4th pick. It'd be fantastic if we could start off with winning the #1 pick in this draft, but instead we stay at number 4. At least we didn't go down at the very least, so I guess I can't complain too much. But Steve Kerr is our coach, so I'm gonna keep him. I think we have a good, no, we don't, never mind, change that. We do not have a good trainer, and there's no good trainers out here. That kind of sucks. So we'll go with that guy, and then we'll go with Trent Peterson to be our assistant. And if you guys weren't aware, I am on PC now, so I've said that in a few, but just in case you haven't seen the videos lately, I am on PC, so the sim speed's about to be so much faster, and things are gonna go a lot faster, which is freaking awesome. But we have the 4th pick, like I said. The only thing I think I want to do right now is maybe free up some money by trading like Draymond and Wiggs. I'm going to keep Clay and Steph for now, but I think trading Wiggins and Draymond could probably be a good idea right now. So I kind of want to see if I were to trade Draymond right now, what I would get for him. And we'll kind of just go with what the flow is. And I saw Mitchell Robinson already. That's going to free up so much money, and that's going to give us a good player as well. So I'm going to do it. We're going to do this trade. I'm going to try not to give up the 1st, and they still want my 1st and a 2nd. How about instead I toss you Kevon? What if I toss you Jordan Poole instead? You want to do that? Yes, they do. So I'm talking about, so we got Mitchell Robinson, huge salary dump, and he's going to be a solid player for us for the next 2 years, and I might trade him after that. We'll see. Wiggins, let me go ahead and throw him in up there as well. We've got Colin Sexton offered to us, Clint Capella, Mikal Bridges, or that's Miles Bridges, my apologies, Buddy Hield, Jonathan Isaac, Will Barton, TJ Warren, I saw Sabonis, Derrick Rose, Derek White, Aldridge, and Dennis Schroeder, Tobias Harris, Colin Sexton. I think I'm gonna do this Clint Capella trade. It's gonna give us another center that we could use, so we're doing it. We're gonna do that Clint Capella trade. It's gonna free up a little bit more money. So now we have Clint Capella, Clay, and Steph, and Mitch Robinson. That's pretty solid so far. Let's go into this draft now. Let's see what we can get with the 4th pick, and hopefully we get somebody good here to start this off. So with the 4th overall pick, we have one offer, and it's for PJ Washington and Miles Bridges, and obviously that's no, we're not doing that. There's LaMelo Ball I could take. Wow, bro, look at his face, bro. That looks so much like LaMelo Ball. That's freaking awesome. And then there's Denny Avdija, Isaac Okoro, Tyrese Maxey, RJ Hampton. I guess it would only make sense for me to take LaMelo here, right? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to keep him, but he's definitely going to have trade value if I don't keep him for later. I can always trade him later on. Player options, Marquise Chris will accept, I guess. Qualifying offers, Damian Lee, definitely wouldn't mind him back. And then for free agency, we have Anthony Davis, who only wants 35 million. That's kind of not bad at all. I kind of want to find a way to free up that much money. Let's see. I need 34 mil freed up if I were to do that. So is there anyone? Clay's making a lot of money, and then Clay's the only one. So do I risk trading Clay for the chance of signing Anthony Davis? I mean, let me just see what the offers are real quick, and then I'll see if it's even worth it. So Clay, if I trade Clay, I would need like a good player and a salary dump on top of it. So I say Tyler Herro and Kendrick Nunn. That's a salary dump, and that's 2 solid young players, but I feel like if I don't get Anthony Davis, I would feel pretty stupid for trading Klay Thompson. We can get Porzingis as well. Devin Booker, Shea. Okay, Shea, this one makes me feel a little bit better. We could get Shea out of it, and we might be able to throw an offer at Anthony Davis still. D'Angelo Russell as well. I'm going to do the Shea trade, I think, just because I do want to try to sign Anthony Davis if I can. So I'm going to do this trade, and Shea will be our shooting guard. Chris Paul, I'm going to have to trade now, of course. He's making way too much money. Can I get a 1st from him? Yes, we can. We can get Deadman. and a first. We'll do that, obviously. And then Dwayne Dedman will throw up there, and we can get 2 first, or that's a first and a second. Is anybody going to offer me 2 firsts for this guy? I guess I'll take the first and the second, swap, whatever. All right, so we should have enough. We're mill off. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and trade Kevon Looney, I guess. Let's go throw you out there. And then we will make our offer at Anthony Davis for sure. So we can dump you off for TJ McConnell, I guess. That's not too bad. That should free up enough, I think. Do we have enough? We're 275K off. Okay. Let me trade Bruno Fernando. Actually, we'll trade Smaljak instead, however you say his name. We get a lottery protected pick for Smaljak. Okay. And then we're going to offer all this to Anthony Davis, and let's see if yes, we do. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it to trade Clay. That's awesome. So we got Anthony Davis to play alongside freaking Stephen Curry. That's what I'm talking about. We have LaMelo off the bench as well. Shea at the shooting guard, no 3 right now. Clint Capella, Mitchell Robinson's great. Power forward spot's fine. So we really just need a small forward, which I could move LaMelo to the 3. He's 6'6". Could definitely play it, but I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. So can I just afford a small forward out here? I mean, Damian Lee, I should still have his bird rights. I think I'll probably get him back at his qualifying offer. So that'll give us a backup shooting guard with Damian Lee. So I'll offer Bruno Fernando and LaMelo maybe, and see if there's a Chris Middleton, bro. That's almost like a dream trade. But is it worth trading LaMelo Ball for a guy like Chris Middleton? Because LaMelo might be able to give me like a really good player later on. So I don't think I'm going to do this trade. I think I'll move LaMelo to the 3 for now. It's not ideal, but for now he will be our small forward. He's 6'6", so he'll be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we literally just need Damian Lee back on his qualifying offer. And guys, we should be good to go for season number 1. And we didn't get Damian Lee back, but it's no big deal. Bruno Fernando, let me go. Why didn't I get him back? That's kind of annoying. Let me go to training camps and let me get to free agency again, and I'll sign someone, but they're really not going to matter too much. So what I'm going to do, guys, is simulate season number 1 and see if we can, maybe get close to 82-0 this season. Probably not, but you never know. Season number 1 comes to an end. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP. LaMelo Ball is rookie of the year, even starting at small forward, which is great to see. Cousins is your 6th man. Kawhi Leonard's defensive player, and Jalen Brown's most improved, and Doc Rivers coach of the year, as the Clippers went 63-19. We went 66-16 and didn't win coach of the year, so whatever. I don't know what that's all about. But player stats, we have 26 from Anthony Davis, 24 from Steph, and 17 from LaMelo Ball, and 16 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and double-double from Clint Capella. 7 and 8 from Mitchell Robinson, 7 from Eric Paschall, and 3. So not too shabby whatsoever. We are playing the Utah Jazz in the first round, who do have Conley, Mitchell, Ingles, Mason Plumlee, Gobert. Obviously, that Plumlee Gobert spacing isn't really going to do them any justice, but this is a rotation right now. It's looking pretty good. We signed Bryn Forbes. That was the guy I decided to go with. So let's simulate playoffs. This doesn't really matter too much, but if we could win a championship, that would be kind of cool. We absolutely sweep the Western Conference and then go on to win the championship in 7 over the Boston Celtics. So we're looking pretty good here. So now it's a matter of, can we upgrade this team? I decided not to stop the trade deadline this time because I do that every time I do these 82-0 rebuilds and either trade for like De'Aaron Fox or Donovan Mitchell, because the Jazz or Kings are always selling. But I decided to change it up and not do that today, just because I feel like it might be repetitive and boring to watch me trade for Donovan Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox over and over again. So what we're going to do is just kind of go with the flow. So we have the 22nd pick in this draft and the 30th pick. So those could be valuable later on. So I kind of want to draft a couple of good players here. We're going to keep the staff the same unless if there's a good trainer, which there is. So I will be firing you. And I'm going to go with Sean Navarro instead, who's going to have 3 training camps for me. Let's go straight to the draft now. And with the draft, we are going to look. So we have the 22nd and 23rd. And then we're not going to be able to. I feel like we probably won't be able to free up enough money to go for like Giannis or anything. I mean, I guess there's a potential of it, but I doubt it. So if I were to renounce, like, let's say I renounce Tyler Johnson, 13 million. Yeah. We'll have to see how much money we're at. I don't know if I trade Clint Capella would have enough to go for Giannis in this free agency or Kawhi. Probably not. I mean, that'd be a dream scenario to pair freaking Giannis, Steph, and Anthony Davis together, but it's kind of unlikely. So I'm going to go with Isaiah Jackson with this pick out of Canada, and then I'm going to go with whatever here with this 30th pick. Really doesn't matter too much because these guys are probably just going to be flipped in trades later on, and we're going to go with this guy as well, so Texas Tech. So now, looking at that, we got 72, 74 overall. Good for us. We'll accept all of those, and then qualifying offers, Torrey Craig's a free agent. Don't really care. And then free agency, we do have Giannis and Kawhi. We're 47 million off from signing Giannis, and we're 44 million from signing Kawhi. So yeah, I don't think unless if I traded Steph or something crazy like that. I don't think I'll free up enough money in order to go for a max crazy free agent, but I could maybe free up enough to maybe go for somebody. So if I were to trade, let me see what we got going on. So salary cap table, we're negative 7 million in cap space. So if I renounce McConnell, all right, so we're gonna have to trade some players. So trading players, what would I guess we could trade Clint Capella because we technically don't need him. He's making 17 million right now, and we have Mitchell Robinson, who basically does the same thing, who's making 1 mil. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be a good idea to trade Clint Capella right now. We can get Siku, Kyle Lowry, Covington, Ty Jerome in a second, Nurkic, Zubac and Patrick Beverly, freaking Korkmaz. I'm not really liking any of these trades. The only salary dump I really saw was maybe potentially this Aaron Naismith and Isaiah Roby one. But I don't know how much that really helps me. But we do need to find a way to upgrade this team one way or another. So for players I can afford, yeah, not a lot. I can get Derek Favors, I guess. That could be something. I mean, I guess I can go for Derek Favors. I'll give him as much as I can. And then if you move into power forward, I feel like he might get better in overall. So maybe our upgrade's going to have to come into trade deadline because there's not a whole lot of options here. So remember, Derek Favors to 84 overall. He's making, okay. All right, I might be able to cook something up with Derek Favors and Clint Capella maybe. So if I threw Clint Capella and Derek Favors in the trade finder together, we get Tobias Harris. That's not going to help me much. Alec Burks, Harrison Barnes, Bobby Portis, Vernon Carey, Karis LeVert, Will Barton, Goga, Blake Griffin in a first, Christian Wood. If this was the Blake Griffin of years ago, I would definitely go for that. But team intel right now, so we could use a big or power forward or small forward at that matter. So could go for Chris Middleton. He could be nice. Giannis is on the Bulls now, so I think I'm gonna go for Chris Middleton. I don't know if I'll be able to make up that much money though. Let me see if I can. So if I wanted to get Chris Middleton like they offered me earlier, and I gave you, so there he's making 33 million. I gave you Clint Capella. We need 42 more million in this trade. I give you Derek Favors as well. And I'll also give you, I can throw in Brendan Forbes as well. All of this for Chris Middleton, and they don't agree to that. I'll also give you a first if you, yeah, never mind. We're done with that. That's already a lot for Chris Middleton. So this free agency is going to be a dud. We didn't do much of anything besides sign Derek Favors. We have a full rotation, I think. We don't really need Derek Favors. I do want to trade him along with Clint Capella. So obviously this next season is not going to matter too much. I'll probably stop at the trade deadline to make some kind of trade because I don't know what else I'm going to do to make this team better. So I will probably see you guys at the trade deadline to make that trade, and hopefully we can upgrade this team because right now it's not looking where I want it to be. So at this trade deadline, there's a few options I want to try, and they're all high in overall. So we got Tatum on the Celtics. There's also Trae Young on the Hawks, who are selling at the moment, which is kind of crazy, or they're rebuilding. That could be interesting. There's also, yeah, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and then I mean, Donovan Mitchell is always an option, but then there's Paul George if I want to go for him. But my main two targets would be Trae Young and Jason Tatum. That'd be freaking awesome. Zion also an option here, it looks like. Kawhi, Anthony Edwards, and then the Raptors are selling with Siakam. The Rockets are selling with James Harden. So, I mean, there's some options here, man, for sure. The Blazers are rebuilding, but Damian Lillard's not available. There's Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, there's some options for sure. So, I kind of want to see. We're 46-5 right now. So, I mean, what do I go for, bro? I'm not sure what I want to go for. I can go. There's a lot of options here. So, I could upgrade the center position with Karl-Anthony Towns. He's not making a lot of money. But I also want to see if I could go for Ben Simmons and move him to the 3 because he becomes a crazy overall, as we know. So if I'm going to go for this first, we need Derek Favors in this trade. I'll also offer Clint Capella as well. And they love their current roster, so they're probably not going to do this. But you know what? We can maybe throw this offer at the Timberwolves because that could give us Karl-Anthony Towns. So let's go for it. So we're going to go to Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. You're asking me to give away a valuable asset, so I'll give this Thunder pick and also this pick. And they don't agree, and then I'll also give you this one as well. And we got Karl-Anthony Towns. Okay, so now that we got Karl-Anthony Towns, I want to flip around and go for Trae Young on the Hawks, who's making $8 million. He's on his, and then this is where LaMelo Ball comes into play. So LaMelo Ball, you know, I could also offer Pascal's not going to make it work. We're a little bit off with that. Okay, Shea is an option if I want to trade Shea. I'm not sure if I want to though. We'll have to see. So we can have Shea. Because if we get Trae Young, Shea would immediately move probably to the shooting guard, or Trae Young probably, Trae or Steph's gonna move to shooting guard. We don't have a small four though after I make this trade, so that's something to keep in mind. But Shea, LaMelo and Shea, I don't know. Let me see if I can get away with not doing that. Let me give Bryn Forbes up instead. They don't agree to that. I'll give you some picks as well to get Trae Young, and we get Trae Young. So we got Karl Towns and Trae Young. That's an awesome. So we can move Trae to shooting guard, or we can move. Let's see. Do I want to move Trae or Steph? Steph goes up to and he's taller, I think. Yeah, he's taller. So Steph makes a little bit more sense at shooting guard, I feel like. So now our rotations look like Trae Young, Shea, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Karl Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Pascal, Bruno Fernando, Isaiah Jackson. Obviously, that is not what we want. This is way too many shooting guards. Trae Young, Shea. I'm going to sign Shea and probably trade him away. And you know what? If we can give Shea a massive contract, we might be able to give Mitchell Robinson a massive contract as well. And we might just be able to trade for James Harden in the offseason and move him to the 3 or something. The defense will suck for sure. But it would be a lot of offense on the floor. A lot of good players on the floor. But I like this. This is pretty good so far. So, yeah. I mean, we have a pretty nice team. We're going to have to sign Trae Young as well. Shea, I'm going to have to resign. I'll probably give Shea a big contract, but I'll probably sign Trae on the first day. But, yeah, we're looking pretty good, man. I feel like we're still good. I mean, there's nothing else I don't think I can do here because I don't think I have anybody else making a ton of money on this roster, which is okay. But let's send the rest of the season. 46-5 right now. Let's see if we can finish without, you know, maybe losing another game this season. We'll see. So at the end of this season, we finished the season 70-12, and Stephen Curry wins MVP. And as you can see, Coach of the Year for Steve Kerr, because we won 70 games. So, and we might win another championship here. So let's see if we can. We sweep the first round, sweep the second round, beat them in 5, and we sweep the NBA Finals, the Anthony Davis Finals MVP. All right, man. This is another good offseason upon us, bro. We are in good shape to make this team super freaking good. I love it. So, looks like that Thunder pick became the 11th pick. So, that's actually really awesome. Staff signing, Steve Kerr will keep. And then we'll keep everything else the same there. But for the draft, I don't know if we have a pick. We do not, because I traded like all my picks to get, you know, the team we have now, which I'm not complaining or anything. Shea, Eric Pascal, Bruno Fernando, all these guys are free agents. Definitely want all of them back for trades upon other things. So, ooh, Steph's a free agent too. I didn't even realize that. So I'm gonna offer. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing the right thing here. So let me offer. I can't lose Stephen Curry here in free agency, so I'm giving him as much as I can. And we're number one offer. Okay, Mitch Robinson's a free agent. Trae Young, I want to offer on day 1. That way we get him. And then Mitchell Robinson's unrestricted, so I'm gonna have to sign him now. Eric Pascal's restricted, so I'll wait on that. So we'll sign all these guys now, and then we'll wait on the other 2. Shea is about to get matched, so we'll sign, or we'll match that, and then yeah, we'll sign all that. So there we go. That should be good. Okay, we're good there. And then Pascal's a big free agent. I'm gonna sign him to a massive deal, and then this should give us the ability to go for good players, like players on max contracts. So let me go look right now. So we have a very good team right now, obviously. So now we look at Team Intel right now. I want to see Ben Simmons could be somebody we could go for, because we do need a small forward really badly, and that could be an option. So that could be something we look at. Giannis obviously is always gonna be untouchable. Tatum's another option. So Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum are my 2 options at the top of my head right now. Let me just look. Paul George also an option. And I think that's Kevin Durant's untouchable. I was about to say, okay. I was about to say if they have Kevin Durant available, I'm going for it. And then the Rockets probably have Harden available. I could go for Harden, but we need defense bad. So I think I would go for Ben Simmons in this situation, or Tatum, because we need defense. We need to get better defensively. So Ben Simmons, I'm going to go for. So if I can offer, let me say I offered Shea for Ben Simmons. Do I want to offer Shea? Yeah, we can offer Shea. We can offer Shea for Ben Simmons. They love their current roster, and they may not do this, but that's okay. We still have the ability to throw in more good players. So I have young players down here they might end up agreeing to. So if I threw all this at your face, and then I guess I could throw you Eric Pascal as well, they can't agree to that. Okay, so they don't agree to this. Those guys have like no trade value. I thought they would have better trade value than this. And then, yeah, they're not agreeing to that. So instead of Ben Simmons, I guess the other option could be Jason Tatum. Would I rather have had Ben Simmons? And they're not going to agree to this either, are they? Nope, they will not. Okay, so I didn't want to have to do this, but James Harden might be my option, my only other option in this situation. So let's go for Harden, I guess. Who's on a 1-year deal. We need a little bit more in this trade, obviously. So if I threw you Eric Pascal, they love their current roster, not gonna do it. I'll give you this as well, and I'll also give you this guy. And if you really, man, I don't think I can do anything else. I could throw Mitch Robinson in here. That's way too much money. Okay, instead of, okay, Mr. Okay, hold on. All right, hold the phone. Okay, so that's not gonna work either. All right, man, I'm kind of stumped here now. I mean, I think I could maybe simulate a little bit more. Kyrie Irving goes to the Hawks. Interesting. Maybe I could simulate this a little bit more. Is there anybody else I can afford? I'm gonna sign some players here that I could throw in trades. And then Bruno Fernando, I think, is still out here as well. So I do want to give him a contract. And we don't have enough room under the hard cap. Okay, that's fine. So we can't get him. Let's go to player regression. Let's go later in the offseason and try to make this trades one more time. Let's go to training camps. I think this is going to be my last season. This upcoming season is going to be my last, if I can make this team where I want it to be. So let's auto-generate those. And now let's go back to Team Intel and see if anyone has changed their stuff. Damian Lillard's untouchable. What else can we do? DeJounte Murray, Russell Westbrook, Harden still available. Okay. Zion, is he untouchable? Is Zion untouchable right now? He is actually not. He's a 94 overall right now as well, so that could be another option I might go for. But let me just check on. So they're contending. I really would like Ben Simmons, to be honest. That's my dream scenario here. So if I could somehow pry Ben Simmons from them. Shea's got the insane amount of trade value. Mr. Robinson should have some too. Okay, the 76ers require too much. If I threw Eric Pascal in instead, it still would acquire too much. Okay, how far am I off? Let me see. What if I threw Bruno Fernando instead? Okay, Bruno Fernando has a no trade clause. All right, how far am I off? I am 5 million off. All right, let me throw Mitchell Robinson in this trade because he has some trade value to him. And you can give me your worst player in like Isaiah Todd. They would acquire 12 more million than allowed. Oh, they would have to give me like Josh Richardson, wouldn't they? And they're not going to be able to do this. Okay. So Ben Simmons definitely off limits now that we've kind of, and then yeah, this is gonna be carded for this awards would require 1.21 more million than allowed. Okay, Isaiah Jackson, and I have no picks left, so yeah, I can't get Tatum either. All right, only other option is James Harden. We got to go for it one more time. James Harden, Shea. Also give you Mitch Robinson. They don't like Mitch Robinson, so what if I give you Eric Pascal instead? He's got 3-star trade value at the very least. I'll give you some firsts, and I'll also give you these young players I have down here. Isaiah Jackson and Derek Jones and Ramsey. If you can do this. Can you fit all that? No, you can't. Oh, that's so frustrating. I feel like we're so close to making this trade happen. You give me like Scottie Pippen Jr., and that's not going to work either. Okay. Officially not going to work, so we're not going to be able to upgrade much. So we got... All right, so we have Shea at the backup shooting guard, which is fine. We really don't have a small forward right now, which is my main concern. So what if I threw, not Mitchell Robinson. What if I threw actually Mitchell Robinson and Eric Pascal in a first? And can I get a small forward and get Lonzo, Buddy Hield, Vucevic, Gobert, McCollum? Rudy Gobert might be good to have. So I think I'm gonna go for Rudy Gobert in this situation. So we're gonna go for Rudy Gobert. Here's what my thought process is, and then I could trade Towns maybe for a small forward. If a good one pops up. Wow, bro, I was not expecting this to happen, but yeah, I'm doing that for sure. So you have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Stephen Curry, Trae Young, Shea, Gobert. Oh my lord, bro, what just happened? We just got LeBron James. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're ready to go. We're ready to roll, bro. We're ready to roll into this next season. That took a while, but we got freaking LeBron James out of that. So that is insane. But we are ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to run an 8-man rotation because I want these guys getting more minutes than anything else. And yeah, I'm going to move Bruno Fernando to a power forward. That way he goes up in overall. Not Gobert, Bruno Fernando. And then Josh Hart will leave where he's at. So we'll do that. And boys... here we go. I think this is probably the best team I've ever built. We got LeBron James, Steph, AD, and Gobert. All right, here we go, boys. Simulate this season, and let's see if we can go 82-0. Well, not 82-0, but we did go 73-9. I mean, this team I built was absolutely the best team I've ever built. I mean, look at this. LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Stephen Curry. That's probably 3 top 5 players in the NBA today. You also have Trae Young in this team as well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander alongside it. Rudy Gobert. I mean, I feel like I could make this team even better. But I think I'm gonna end it here. LeBron is probably gonna retire anyway. So yeah, we're good to go, bro. Let's see if we can win one more championship. Let's see if we can win one more with this team, and we should be able to. But 73-9 is still pretty good, and we do end up winning in 5 games over the Detroit Pistons. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Absolutely insane. I've never found LeBron James in the trade finder. I've seen people do it before, but I don't think I've ever found LeBron in the trade finder. So absolutely insane that he popped up there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna head out, but this Crushables, I'm saying peace.